Over in the Middle East, Israel says it has recovered the body of the last Israeli hostage in Gaza. U.S. President Donald Trump credited Hamas for assisting in the return of the body, but says it must now follow through on its commitment to disarm. Our Seung-jae has more.
The Israeli military said Monday that it had retrieved the body of the last remaining Israeli hostage in Gaza. The body is that of Master Sergeant Ran Gvili, who had been missing since the war began and was the final unresolved hostage case under the current ceasefire agreement with Hamas. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu called the recovery an extraordinary achievement, saying it brings closure to a painful chapter for Israel. The return of Gvili also brought relief for his family members.
Yeah, we feel relief. We came home, and it's the best thing that happened to us. Thank you very much.
The military said it began searching a cemetery near Gaza City early Sunday after intelligence was clarified over the weekend. A senior military official said the cemetery was located near the so-called Yellow Line, an area still under Israeli control under the ceasefire terms. Hamas's armed wing said it had provided mediators with detailed information about Gvili's location, allowing Israeli forces to narrow their search. Hamas spokesman Hazam Qasem said the discovery confirms the group's commitment to fulfilling the ceasefire agreement, adding that Hamas continued to update mediators until the remains were recovered. President Trump also confirmed Hamas's involvement. In an interview with Axios on Monday, Trump said the search and identification of the body was extremely difficult and that Hamas made a significant effort alongside Israel to determine the location of the remains. He called on Hamas to now follow through on its commitment to disarm. Meanwhile, Israel says it will reopen the Rafah crossing between Gaza and Egypt in a limited capacity later this week. Officials say the reopening of the crossing and the return of Gvili's body were the final major hurdles in Phase 1 of Trump's plan. Attention can now fully turn to the second phase, which involves demilitarizing Gaza and establishing a new governing authority and security force for the territory. Seung-jae, ArirangNews.